And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's Ohio taking on Pennsylvania. We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find every gap available, Boog. I can't wait to see him in action in this one. Practically unstoppable as of late.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here. And our pitcher tonight, Ian Bedell.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
And stepping in is the speedy number 55. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
And now the center fielder swings through that one.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
One out, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you've got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot.
He's under it at first, and that'll do it. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here in Philadelphia, our starter in this one, Thompson.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And a swing and a miss. And there's one down. Now the number 2 hitter, J.J. Weatherholt. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. 2 outs, base is empty.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from
fans. Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
New inning getting started. Now the third baseman, Cam Smith. Next offering is fouled back. And now it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And next is the designated hitter, Jose Tenna. Next offering is in for a strike.
We got a full count.
No score here in the second. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. Sets him down looking. And he strikes out the side here in the second. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, number 96. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
Right side, and that one handled. He'll do it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Here's the left fielder. Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
96 designated hitter, Thomas.
And now the DH, Thomas Sajazi. Sajazi matched a homer in his last game. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Yoshida.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's the catcher.
Nope, that's inside.
Top of the third, no score. And that one hammered way back there. That's long gone. His second of the year, and they grab the lead. It's 2-0.
Just a nice job. Recognizes off speed as that leg hangs in the air a little bit, but he gets it down, hits against a strong and firm front side, and that's knocking a cheesesteak out of somebody's lap.
I would be upset if somebody knocked a cheesesteak out of my lap, I'll tell you that.
I don't think that's possible. You're too quick.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder.
Ball, that's inside.
This one's smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 3-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. The 1-1 is fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That's off the inside corner, and it's 3-2. Three and two. The pitch is outside, and ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Here's the center fielder. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Glove flip for 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Very smooth on the feed to second right there. You gotta love that glove toss, Boog. You know, sometimes people think these guys are being a little flashy, but it actually can make more sense to do that than try to make a full transfer. And you got to remember, these guys work on that play all the time, so it's in their back pocket whenever they need it.
Two outs. That one missed. Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now, doesn't even matter that much. Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. Their 3rd home run of the inning, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-0.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
So 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Cam Smith.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
2 down, nobody on. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Bishop makes the grab, and that'll do it. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Buckeyes on top 4-0. As we go to the last of the third. Now the third baseman, Gino Groover. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball is outside. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Batting 8th, right fielder.
And now it's Hunter Bishop. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Off balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Now it's going to be Juan Bin Cho. Bishop over at first with 1 away. That one inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
Runner, yes,
There goes the runner. Got him swinging. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning.
Trying to make something happen there on offense, but that's the risk you run. Awesome. Strike him out, throw him out, double play to end the inning.
And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Jose Tenna. There's a strike.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
That's through there for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. That one misses. And the count's even at 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And now Masataka Yoshida. 2 outs. He swings and fouls one off.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
In the air, right side. Bishop settles underneath it. And that's the 3rd out. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, ready to go, bottom 4. And now Cesar Prieto. On the ground to the left. Makes a sliding stop. Fires to first, and they get the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
So digging in, J.J. Weatherholt.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember Roy Halladay did it back in 2010?
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A massive home run. His 4th home run of the season. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 4-1.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
1 out, base is empty. Now here is Luken Baker. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Inside and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Fell in the box. He's seen that movie before. It wasn't a good movie either. He knew how it was going to end right from the beginning.
And now the switch hitting catcher. On the ground. Fair ball. Can't glove it cleanly. Headed for the plate. The relay, and he's out.
That really hurts right there. This is no time to gamble. When you're down in the ball game, you've got to be sure if you're going to advance a runner or even try to score right there that you're going to be safe. Just a poor decision.
Now the left fielder. Inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Swung on, belted. That one back there, and foul as it bangs off the fence. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 4. The Buckeyes on top here, 4-1. Back at Citizens Bank Park, and now number 36.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs. Action in the pen down there. Max Rajic, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Suarez getting cranked up as well. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Didn't look to me like he got a great handle on the ball as it came out of his hand. Cold nights, not really fun to play in, and it makes it tough to hit as well. Makes it tough to throw, and might have played a factor right there.
Man at first, nobody out. And now the right fielder.
That's out.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Gets the outside corner with that one.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Now it's the shortstop. In the air, left field, under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, number 39.
And now the center fielder. And a 1-1. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the inning, and now the DH, Thomas Sajazi. Here's a 1-1. Outside with a breaking ball.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And, you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Foul, that ball's foul.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus. But they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tyler J appears to be getting loose. C also throwing. Swings and misses, struck him out.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
Now batting, right
Now it's the right fielder, Hunter Bishop. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And a swing and a miss.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so
One
far.
ball,
Sometimes
2
guys
strikes.
cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
That's outside.
That's outside. Ball 2. And a base hit right there. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So a man at first. Here's the center fielder, Juan Bin Cho. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Bishop off of first with 2 away. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Max Rajic.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, number 90.
Cam Smith getting ready to hit. Drilled out towards left center field. That one carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, designated hitter, Penn.
Next is the designated hitter, Jose Tenna. Man at first, one away. And ball four, two aboard.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone cold take.
First and second, one out. Now it's the second baseman, Cody Clemens. 2 on, 1 out. That one finds the zone. And the count 1-2. Activity in the bullpen. Cooper Jerpy up and loosening in the pen. Suarez warming up as well. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Two aboard, 2 outs. And a rope into center field, base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and they lead by 4.
Comes through with the RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Number 36. His 2-run homer back in the third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
First and second, 2 down. And we're the top half of the 6th. Pitch misses. And that's ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores. And the lead is up to 5.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder. There's a strike. First and second, 2 down. On the ground, right side. It's in and out of his glove, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. To the bottom of the 6th inning, the Buckeyes have the lead, 6-1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Benito Castro.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the second baseman, Cesar Prieto. Line drive to short and caught.
Great diving catch on the line drive, and the ground does not cause a fumble. Great athleticism on that play right there.
J.J. Weatherholt now at the plate. One down, base is empty. High fly ball out to left field. Yoshida makes the catch for the out. And there's two down.
Now batting, first baseman, Lucan.
And here's the first baseman, Lucan Baker. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Movement in the bullpen, Tyler J. getting ready to go. That one outside. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And misses inside. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Yoshida makes the grab, and that's the inning.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, number 63.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And the batter will be the shortstop. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that's off the inside edge. The count now 2-2. On a line out towards center. Full extension makes the catch.
Just a great job of concentration there as he leaves the ground to go airborne to make a diving catch. That's a tough play, but he got the job done.
Now the number 2 hitter. That's down and in. One down, base is empty. Not even close there. And that's ball 3. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they add to their lead. It's 7-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Now, number 3. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He goes down looking.
Now batting, number 90.
Cam Smith will hit next. Hauls it in to end the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's 7-1. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. And that misses. And it's 2-1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One up, one down.
Now batting, number 88.
Here's the left fielder. Out to center. Gomez on the move. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Thomas Sajazi, the next to hit. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Next offering upstairs. This to third. Tosses to first. And that is that. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport, these are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Now it's the second baseman, Cody Clemens. That one misses, and it's 2-1. That one missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
On the outside corner, 3-2 now.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Now batting, left
2
fielder,
down, base is
Masataka
empty.
Yoshida.
Now the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here.
1 ball,
And that's not
2
something that's
strikes.
come easy for this staff in this one.
That's inside.
Ball 2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And that's in the dirt.
Full.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Check swing at the full count offering. Appeal to third. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Next pitch in for a strike. And a count 1-2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Gordon Graceffo up and throwing. Suarez, a left-hander, also throwing.
Two the count.
In the dirt, blocked. Two outs. Up the middle, a sliding stop. It's there, and that's a great play. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 8th, and now Gino Groover. Misses outside. 2-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Hunter Bishop getting ready to hit. And that one missing low. Next offering upstairs. And that's too high, and it's ball 4.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
That one fouled off. .99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
This to center field. He's there. He's got it. And that ends the inning. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Gordon Graceffo.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. And that's outside.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Moving under it. Reaches for it, but it's foul. Ripped on a line. That's a base hit and a good start to the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. The 1-2.
That's a ball.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Bishop puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting number 39.
And now the center fielder. Pitch is in there. Going to count 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch.
Oh, that ball drilled back up the box and nailed the pitcher. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
So up next, Cam Smith. That misses,
That's ball three.
and that's ball 3. Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Struck him out looking. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. We head now to the bottom of the 9th. The Buckeyes with the lead, 7-1. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And now the shortstop, J.J. Weatherholt. Next pitch is outside. Fastball for a strike. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Yeah, the batter now, Lucan Baker. Misses inside, and a count 2-1. Fly ball down the line, sizing this one up. Makes the grab for the second out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. That's off the inside corner. 2-1. And a foul ball. Castro is just 1 strike away. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Here's the left fielder. 2 outs. Hit to second, and this should do it. On to first, ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.